We're Scott and Christine. If you're watching this, the fire itself is over. You've completed your first night in a new place. This video is about what actually matters in the first 24 hours after a house fire, the day after, and how to move forward without making things harder than they need to be.
Yeah. After a first fire, the second day is when you feel pressure to start getting things done.
Yeah, to go back into the house, to clean, to throw things away.
We thought we were being responsible, and looking back, some of the choices we made that day just created more stress and caused more damage.
What most people don't realize is that after a house fire, your home is not a normal environment. And even if the fire was contained to one room, smoke spreads everywhere. And that smoke leaves behind residue you can't see. So even though it still feels like your home, it isn't a safe space yet.
Yeah, if the fire department has not specifically told you it's safe to enter your home, then don't go in. And even if they said it's safe to enter, it doesn't mean it's safe to spend a lot of time there. You feel pressured to go in, look at your stuff, check on things. You don't need to do that right now. We understand the urge to go back inside, and that's normal. If you do need to go in the house, keep it brief and protect yourself. I mean, there's rubber boots, wearing gloves, an N95 mask, and ideally disposable Tyvek protective suit.
This isn't about being dramatic, it's about limiting exposure. Try to think of the house as a contaminated space, not your home yet. We made 2 mistakes after our first house fire that we want to share. The first was cleaning out our refrigerator. We threw everything away because it felt unsafe.
At the time, that felt like the responsible thing to do. What we didn't realize is that insurance would have reimbursed us for everything that was in the fridge. But once it was gone and thrown out, we couldn't document it, and they couldn't inventory it. So that reimbursement was lost. We'll talk more about this in future videos. In our first fire, there were so many ways that we left money on the table, our money. In the second house fire, we approached this very differently.
Yeah. The second mistake involved an item in our home that was exposed to smoke and ash. In our case, it was our kitchen table. We didn't realize that the residue left behind from the fire was acidic. If we just wiped the table down right away, the damage likely would have been minimal. But we didn't know to do that.
The table was able to be restored, but the restoration was extensive, and it could have been much simpler had we known this early on. That's one of the reasons timing matters with certain items.
Yeah. I love our story about the kitchen table, and I can't wait to talk about it in a future video.
One thing we really want to talk about is what to take with you and what not to. It's very tempting to try to gather a lot of your things right away, but at this point, take the bare minimum. It's usually the better choice.
Yeah.
You'll need some clothes, and if those clothes aren't heavily smoke damaged, we understand wanting to take them. Just know they do need washed before you wear them. The garment washers can expedite some of your clothing during their initial pickup when you arrange that with them.
Yeah. Even if you can't smell it, smoke is often still there. For other items, the helpful question to ask is, can this be easily wiped down and washed? If it can be wiped down safely, that timing matters. Things like a stainless steel garlic press or a pan or a cooking pot, some of these things will not be in the rentals you choose, and you'll really miss them in the months to come. Items like your electric toothbrush or your plastic coated travel mug need to be left behind.
Yeah, if it can easily be cleaned or wiped down, meaning if it's not metal, it is usually better to leave it there for now. It can be tempting to take things like your pillows or blankets or bedding, but those items really do need proper cleaning and sanitizing first. And honestly, most of it will probably be thrown out and replaced. Insurance will cover this and typically reimburse you for basic items like pillows, clothing, and necessities. So you don't need to rush to save everything today.
Yeah, right now, less is better.
It's also important to know that contents and cleanup companies are not rushing in immediately. They're not coming in the first day or two and taking everything away. You have time.
Yeah. You have time to think about what you actually need.
By the day after the fire, there is one thing that does need to have happen. You need to have contacted your insurance company and open the claim. This doesn't mean understanding your policy. There's a lot of details to that. It just means you're starting the process. You're starting the clock and not solving everything. It's normal to want to go back inside your home.
It's normal to want to clean, to want to fix things, to make things feel normal again. But just remember, the house is not safe yet, even if it looks familiar. Slowing down here protects your health and your future decisions.
We're not experts. We're not selling anything. We're just sharing what we learned through this process.
If this helped, you're welcome to subscribe. In the next video, we'll talk about dealing with insurance after a house fire, what matters early and what doesn't.